The whole point of losing yourself is finding who you really are underneath all your patterns and habits. When you return, you'll be different. Hopefully better, stronger, more real than before. That's the whole purpose of letting go, to find something more true within yourself. Just remember, don't stay lost forever. The goal isn't to break apart completely. The goal is to break free, then come back as someone new. This new version of you, that's your gift to yourself. That's who you were always meant to be. Let yourself lose it, but always come back home.
Did your child
I confess, Lord, that I have strayed from the path you have set for me. I have allowed distractions and fears to build walls between us. But Father, I don't want to stay lost. I don't want to remain in this place of disconnection. I want to find my way back to you. Help me, Lord, to turn away from the things that have led me astray. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Even when I feel abandoned, I know you are by my side, always faithful. The world around me is chaotic, but your peace transcends all understanding. You have said, you will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. Help me to seek you earnestly and consistently, knowing that I will find the connection I crave. I want to rely on your strength, Lord. I know that I can't do this on my own. Empower me with your Holy Spirit and give me the courage to face each day with confidence in your support.
The latest research in neuroscience says you can change your brain just by thinking. So then as you begin to think about a new possibility and your brain begins to fire in new sequences and new patterns and new combinations, and you begin to plan your behaviors, and you begin to review in your mind, mentally rehearse who you're going to be in your life, the mere action of mental rehearsal begins to install the neurological circuits in your brain. Now your brain is no longer a record of the past. Now it's in fact a map to the future. And over again, when people do this, it may take them months, but over and over again we've seen this. We've seen it enough times now to know that people reach a certain point with themselves where they feel so whole. They feel so satisfied with who they are. They feel so happy with themselves and their lives that they could care less if they have the disease.
See, a lot of people don't know this, but inside the Bible, there's a really important scripture where it says, touch not my prophet. What it really means is, touch not my anointed one, touch not my chosen one, all right? So basically the Most High saying, if anybody does the chosen one wrong, if you make the chosen one cry, if you abandon the chosen one, you try to physically harm the chosen one, threaten the chosen one, if you try to mock them, manipulate them, if you do any harm to these people, the chosen ones, you will get karma coming to you like
slavery is not physical anymore, it's mental. As far as the New World Order has come in the shape of electronics and taking away your mind from what you want to apply it to. The mind is but a magnet to what you want.
Whether you realize it or not, every day you evolve. Every day you create. You create in thought, you evolve in mind, you evolve as far as your age, you evolve physically, mentally. If you are evoluting physically and you are not evoluting mentally, you are not doing the right thing. You are the actor in your own movie. If you want to be a princess, carry yourself with the mannerisms of a princess. If you want to be a prince, carry yourself with the mannerisms of a prince. It's easier to live when you have goals to meet.
Learn technicals in the market within 2 months, maybe even 1 month if you're really locked in. Technicals is not the hard part. The hard part about trading is actually executing. Everything psychology related and everything risk management related, because we all know that this is a market where you can make an infinite amount of money, but we go into our trades knowing that, as opposed to thinking, okay, I'm going in for this goal, I got this goal, let me get out. A lot of people will be up $500 on a $1,000 account. They want to hold it longer, and then it goes to 500. They're like, okay, it's just retracing, and then it goes to 300. They're like, okay, if we can just get back to 500, I'll be happy. happy. And then it goes to $50, and now you're praying for it to just go back to 300 so you can leave with a profit. And now you're at break even, and now you're negative, and the cycle continues over and over again. If you've been trading for multiple years and you're still blowing accounts, something is wrong with you. Not the trading, not the technicals, you're risking too much. Once you get that under control, you'll be good. You can learn technical.
Lost $10 million. Yeah, I ain't never gone through that. I went from Rolls Royces and Lamborghinis, had to sell them all. I went into almost $1 million in debt. $10 million lost. Penthouses, real estate assets, lost. 2021, one of the hardest years of my life. And I stood committed. I had so much stress that I was literally getting seizures on my face. And every day I was praising God's name. Crying in my shower. I'm not gonna lie, it was tough. I teared up. I'm not gonna lie, it was teary fucking moments in my shower. Only in my shower. It was tough. But guess what? I never cursed God because I said, God, this is your will. May your will be done. And if I die, to die is gain. And guess what? He bounced all that shit back. All of it back. I went from debt, million in debt, paid off. I went from lost 10 million to making 10 million in literally months because he watched me for a year suffer. I lost
video games.
You needed that setback, big dog. You needed it. You were getting too comfortable. You started to think you were untouchable. I promise that comeback is going to feel so much fucking better now that this has happened. You learn so much more about who you are as a fucking man. Not when things are going good, but when everything around you is crashing down, your world feels like it's over and it's pure fucking darkness. Learn to love the darkness, big dog. Learn to fucking grow in it. Rebuild, come back stronger, and emerge into the fucking light. A brand new, redesigned, badass motherfucker. It's time to level up. Let's get to work. You needed that setback, big dog. You needed it. You were getting too
wifey, she get chill. All because of how I kept it real. Like sweet, baby, on a G-Way. It's full of $100 bills. I can impress your wifey, she get chill. All because of how I kept it real. Like sweet, baby, on a G-Way. Full of
all of the black magic they sent you led you to success and your abundance. Of course, that wasn't the intention. The intention was to destroy you. And last they saw you, you were at rock bottom and you were isolated. You really hit the worst point of your life. And you had someone you thought would always be by your side show you their backside when you were down and out. And those people knew about that. They knew you were completely alone and practically defenseless in a way. And while you were down and out, they were still sending you spiritual attacks. Because they knew your potential. Despite you being at rock bottom, they saw your potential. They knew you were very intelligent and very capable. And so they wanted to ensure you never get back up. But what they didn't understand was you were led by the Most High God. And He taught you how to use the negative energy they were sending you to your advantage. So in the last 3 years, all of the black magic they sent you
Why in trading does nobody know how to use the Fibonacci retracement tool? I'm going to show you how to use it. There should only be this settings, the others don't work. So pause this video right now and take a screenshot of the settings. Simply identify a market low, drag it to the market high, and the zone between 0.62 and 0.786 is called the OTE zone. 80% of the time when the price comes back to this zone, it will make a new higher high. The same thing happens on this correction. I take the low, I put it on the high, we return to 0.62 and make a new higher high. You won't find a more powerful trading tool than this, I guarantee you. Why in trading does nobody...
If you got time, watch this.
What are your talents?
I'm a demon slayer. I just gotta keep it real, but y'all probably don't understand that.
Break it down. Demon Slayer.
My biggest war is Elon Musk. I'm really trying to stop the AI because what I don't know is AI is really the demons. And they try to take human form and they gonna be in the robots. I mean, once they take human form to get in the robot, they gonna have babies. And here's the thing, like our soul is in this body, but once they have babies, it's gonna kind of like be stuck because you're gonna be half and half. So now God can never get your soul back. That's what I'm about. So it's over. That's why the fire's going on. You go to ChatGPT right now, you can talk to the devil. And a robot, that's the devil taking human form. I ain't coming to make no shit up.
So what is a sex bot?
I mean, they got it halfway done. But when nut is good, they gonna have sex with the woman. And then they gonna come like, it's gonna be like hybrid. They gonna have AI, half what? Human. Right? And guess what happened then? You live forever. You trap the soul forever. Then you defeat the God. Stop playing with me. That was what they working on. Because one thing about God, he made his body temporary. And what they trying to do is defeat that. Right? Because we can keep these bodies forever, then we can do a lot of stuff.
If you got time.
My age is 100. I'm 41. Yeah.
Steady calling my phone. I done told you before that it's over. Leave me alone. No, it's hurting you to see me gone. Dark clouds, you gon' see me storm. I won't go back, but trust me, you gon' hold that.
My age is 100.
There's no point in analyzing. There's no point in judging. When the pattern presents itself, we don't have any idea of who is actually going to come into the market to do this for us. For an example, if I said to you, Jared, I'm going to give you a coin, and this coin is weighted in a way where it's going to come up heads 70% of the time. Just because I know mathematically and statistically that this pattern of coming up heads 70% of the time exists, is there still any way for me to know the actual sequence to heads to tails?
Of course not. It's an infinite.
Well, no, I'm saying, do I know the sequence? In other words, I still don't know which flips are going to
heads.
Which flips are going to come up heads. They say which flips. We could have streaks of heads or tails. The point that I'm making is that there is no way to know the actual sequence. There's no point.
Damn, life's so short. Fuck it. I don't wanna go to court. Fuck it. Got a budget for the lawyer though. Fuck it. I'm on the run for the month. I'm in the bucket. Paid 200 for it. My little nigga stuck and even got me. Damn. Life's so short. Fuck it, I don't wanna go to court. Fuck it, got a budget for the lawyer though. Fuck it, I'm on the run for the month. I'm in the bucket, paid 200 for it. My little nigga stuck and even got me paranoid. I'm getting money, that's in any nigga category. Double M, I got G's out in California. I ride for my niggas, dawg. I ride for my niggas.
A millionaire has eyes on you. You got somebody that's very wealthy, that's seeing you, believes in you, knows what you're capable of, and understands that the only thing stopping you from getting to the next level is money. Money, income, finances. A millionaire has eyes on you. You hit stardom. You hit a jackpot. To have a millionaire have eyes on you, baby, excuse me, baby, you are next level talented. You are next level blessed. A millionaire has eyes on you and will be stepping up to the plate to help you. This person might not present themselves to be a millionaire. And I always say it, you never know who anybody is, so you treat everybody accordingly with respect and the same. All right? Don't push out your blessing. Don't do that. Okay? This person will come up and help you, take you to the next level. We're talking about top tier. We are talking about you advancing. It's like you accelerating. You understand? If all you lack is finances and you get it, you're gonna... A millionaire has...
Brainwash yourself. It is so important. That's how I've gotten every single thing I've ever fucking wanted in life. It's because I actually told myself I'd fucking do it. I don't say I wish this. I don't give a fuck, bro. If I want something, I fucking have it already. Your future is written if you believe in yourself. It's all already fucking carved in. It is etched into the ground. There's a story about you, and you're just gonna bring that shit to life. You're gonna take the same steps that your future self, your future successful self took to get there. There's no reason you can't do it. You brainwash.
Name of the game? Money from your client's pocket into your pocket.
Right, but if you can make a client's money at the same time, it's advantageous to everyone, correct?
No. Number one rule of Wall Street. Nobody, I don't care if you're Warren Buffett or if you're Jimmy Buffett, nobody knows if the stock is going to go up, down, sideways, or in fucking circles. Least of all stockbrokers. Right? It's all a fugazi. You know what a fugazi is?
No, fugazi. It's fake.
Yeah, fugazi. It's a wazi. It's a woozy. It's a fairy dust. It doesn't exist. It's never landed. It is no matter. It's not on the elemental chart. It's not fucking real.
Right.
All right? Right. Stay with me. Mm-hmm. We don't create shit. We don't build anything.
No.
So if you got a client who bought stock at 8 and it now sits at 16 and he's all fucking happy, he wants to cash in, liquidate, take his fucking money and run home, you don't let him do that.
Okay.
Because that would make it real.
Right.
No, what do? You get another brilliant idea, a special idea, another situation, another stock to reinvest his earnings and then some. And he will every single time because they're fucking addicted. And then you just keep doing this again and again and again. Meanwhile, he thinks he's getting shit rich, which he is on paper. But you and me, the brokers, we're taking home cold hard cash via commission, motherfucker.
Yeah, first they gonna laugh at you. That's what they do. First they laugh at you. Yep, first they gonna laugh at your little business. Yep, then they gonna talk about you. Yeah, they gonna talk about you, hate on you. And then if you keep going and keep growing, your little business that you just started, they gonna end up joining your little business. But you gotta keep working your little business until it becomes big business. You gotta remember, everybody had a day one and whatever it is that they doing. So don't let your day one discourage you. Be humble enough to let somebody help you. Because day one can turn to day 1 million. Keep it moving. Don't let nobody discourage you.
Today, if you want a quantum jump in your sleep, continue watching this video. So the first thing you want to do to quantum jump in your sleep is to get a glass cup or bottled water. Put water in the glass cup. The next thing you want to do is write what you intend to manifest on a piece of paper. You can even script and write out your desired reality as if you already have it in the present tense. The next thing you want to do is put the glass of water on top of the paper while you sleep. The reason this works is because water literally holds memory, and you can look this up on Google. You can type in Dr. Emoto water experiment. With that being said, the words that you wrote on this paper will then absorb inside of this water, and the water will retain the memory of what you wrote on the paper. As soon as you wake up, you want to take the glass of water or bottled water off the paper and drink it. The water in the cup or the bottle will then become a part of the rest of the 85% water that's already in your body. The next thing you want to do after that is embody this state of being. Think like it, speak like it, and absolutely act like it. Action sets up the attraction. And after that, let go and surrender. Let the universe work in your favor. Don't worry about the how or when it'll come. Just know the universe is working behind the scenes. Comment, I claim this, if you plan on utilizing this manifestation technique. And also follow for more, because I do these videos every...
I know it's a very hard question, but one single trait that you did and was consistent about to help you make that 7 figures.
It's pretty easy, value area trades. So I always plot the previous day's value area on the chart, because if price opens up outside of the previous day's value and it moves up into that previous day's value, there's an 80% chance that it's going to completely fill that value area. The value area from the previous day is where 70% of the trades took place.
And sorry, just to do this, what does value mean for you?
So the value area is where 70% of the trading took place the previous day. So that's where the majority of the trades happened. And so every day you can plot value area on a chart, and if you open outside of that value area and price moves into the value area, it'll typically fill to the other side of value. So when it does that, there's an 80% rule on value area. You can actually Google this. Just Google the 80% value area rule, and it's an actual known strategy, and it works very, very well, and it is very often overlooked.
I know it's a very hard question, but one single trade that you did and was consistent about to help you make that 7 figures.
It's pretty easy, value area trades. So I always plot the previous day's value area on the chart, because if price opens up outside of the previous day's value and it moves up into that previous day's value, there's an 80% chance that it's going to completely fill that value area. The value area from the previous day is where 70% of the trades took place.
And sorry, just to do this, what does value mean for you?
On your path to greatness, there are going to be long periods of time where you hate what you are doing, where you are dissatisfied with the actions you must undertake, where you are tired, where you are stressed. That is why it is difficult. That is why most people won't make it. If the path was easy, everybody would walk it and it would lead nowhere. 100 people start the path, 99 fall off because it is difficult, and the one person who makes it to the end gets to gold. If all 100 made it to the end and the gold was divided by 100, it wouldn't even be worth anything. The difficulty gives it value. The fact that it is difficult to do is the key component into the fact you want it in the first place. If it wasn't difficult, everyone would have it and you wouldn't want it because no one would respect it. It's supposed to be hard. Life is supposed to be hard. You're supposed to think this is terrible. You're supposed to suffer and smile through the pain regardless.
When he said, seek first the kingdom which is within you, oh, don't do that. Practice the single eye, oh, don't do that. You take away the key because you don't enter within yourself. Cast your net to the right side. Oh, don't do all of that stuff. That's all New Age. Everything. He said, don't pray to me. They say pray to him. He said, don't ask me for anything. They say ask him. Everything that he has set forth to do, they have said don't do it, and yet they cover themselves in garbs and splash their name all over. Definitely a wolf in sheep's clothing. And everybody that has come into this room, the one thing I said is what Jesus Christ said. You call yourself a Christian, Jesus says, why do you call me Lord if you don't do what I tell you to do? And what he told you to do is practice the single eye, and your body will fill with light.
Same nigga be talking that shit in July, be taking that shit off in December. Y'all nigga gonna get ready for some basketball. Y'all nigga.
Get off your ass, this shit can't write itself. You dope as fuck, but don't apply yourself. You dwell too much and it's bad for your health. Listen, I know that's harsh, but I just want you better. You need to kill your ego and all them old vendettas. You need to burn down your pride or you'll be cold forever. Yeah, you think you know you, but I know you better. You think you know. Damn. You're not depressed, you're just afraid to work. Bitch, you ain't numb, you just afraid to hurt. That pain gon' help you write your greatest work. That pain gon' help you find your greatest perk. Bitch, you ain't lost since you gon' hide forever. Diamonds ain't made without applying pressure. You think you know you, but I know you better. You think you know you. But I
戦わなければ勝てない。戦え。戦え。
Maybe the reason you haven't hit crazy success yet isn't because you're holding some limiting belief or you're self-sabotaging or lazy. Maybe it's the fact that you're the chosen one. When you incarnate here for a higher purpose, a bigger calling, you will quite literally be blocked from a normal life. You will be blocked from quick fixes because the archetype of your soul has a completely different trajectory. And for most old souls from childhood till their late 20s is a hot, fucking mess express. For most of us, we don't actually create momentum until our 30s and 40s. The chosen ones spend the first third of their life stuck in toxic, abusive relationships. They're often abandoned, neglected, and have the theme of lack of support to a crazy degree. They also struggle with physical problems such as having chronic health issues or energy crises. It's very common to have sort of invisible illnesses for a very long time. And because you went through a lot early on, you also probably struggle with addiction, escapism, binge eating, binge drinking, overspending, all the things to get out of your reality. So if you're looking around and feeling like you're behind or like other people had it easier, that's intentional, because the higher the calling you have, the harder the path you have early on. So instead of looking at what's wrong with you or why you're unlucky, it's time to focus on what's right about you. Because when you start seeing all the shit you went through as the training grounds to your mission, you won't just create success, you will quite literally revolutionize your industry. The initiation into your mission had to be extreme because the impact you're going to make on the world is also extreme, period.